we're out here on a little bit of a coolish wintry day in Medicine Hat. And I know all of you out there, it's important to go out and be active during the winter. There's lots of different things that you could try, but maybe you are interested in possibly giving cross-country skiing a try. You're a little bit nervous, perhaps a bit intimidated about it. Well, you're in luck because we have a local experienced skier with us today, Bob Townsend. He's also a Grasslands Naturalist member, and he's going to give us a few pointers to, especially to beginners, to encourage them to get out there and give it a try. Hey Bob, how are you doing today?
Doing fine, Marty, thanks.
Well, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And so cross-country skiing is a great activity. And so what is it about it that you find enjoyable? Why do you like to do it?
Well, Marty, you know what? It's the one sport I can put a pack on my back in the winter and go for miles or kilometers, take a lunch with me, go with friends, stop, have a lunch, and have a great time outdoors.
So it's really getting out there, getting connected with nature and getting into some places where you might not normally be able to go?
Exactly.
So how long have you actually been skiing?
Well, cross-country skiing, we looked it up today, and I bought my first pair of cross-country skis 48 years ago.
So you've been doing it a little while.
A little bit, yeah.
So what are a few places that you've been to that are fairly exceptional for cross-country skiing that you like to share with everyone?
Oh yeah, well, our group and my wife and I have flown into Mount Assiniboine and stayed there a few days. We've skied up into Skokie over 2 passes. And I guess the one that sticks in my mind is when we skied. It was a 14-hour ski from field up into Stanley Mitchell Hut at -30, and pulling toboggans with 50 pounds on it. And we left about 7 in the morning, didn't get in till 9:30 at night.
Yeah, you really got to know what you're doing when you're doing that stuff. Well, and that's for people that have experience, but like not for beginners, but we're talking to beginners now, so we want to encourage them to get out and give it a try. What would you have to tell them about getting out there?
Well, get out and go. But if you really want to do some cross-country skiing, you can rent cross-country skis to find out if you like it. You rent them here, I believe.
Yeah, we do it here at Police Point.
And if I were to say anything, I'd say you'd probably be looking at a special kind of ski called I call it a Waxa ski. Which is a fishtail, which I have in this hand.
Okay.
And then you don't have to mess with waxes and things like that. If you like it and if you get interested in it, then you should go to somebody that sells them in a store that knows what they're doing, and they'll outfit you, because there's lots of things that go into a ski that they know about, but you may not know about.
Okay, so you already mentioned about the waxless or the scaled skis, and what is the other kind of ski that we have over here?
This is a backcountry touring ski, and this is a wax ski. So we use waxes on this, and we try to hit the right waxes for the temperature. If we don't, we have to re-wax.
Yeah, the waxes are designed for different temperatures and different types of snow.
Exactly, and why we go on this most often is we get a little bit better glide on this, and we like messing around with the waxes.
Nice. And then what kind of skiing are you going to be talking to everyone about today?
We're talking about classical skiing. There's many kinds of cross-country skiing. These are skis for classical skiing and for backcountry light touring.
It's kind of the cross-country skiing most people are familiar with.
Exactly.
Bob, just give everyone an idea here about how you want your feet positioned, what you want to do with your arms, and how you want to get started, and then we'll do a little demonstration.
Okay, so Marty, you're a little better than a beginner, but what you want to do is you're going to, on the ski that you push off, you're going to push off that ski, and the other ski is going forward, so you're getting what we call a stride. If you're starting, just walk.
Okay, yeah. So it's somewhat similar to walking?
Yeah, and then as you get better at it, then you're going to be pushing off with that foot and gliding with your other foot, taking the weight off I take the weight off the ski at once it's pushed.
Okay, and then what are we doing with our arms? Are we doing a lot of pushing with our arms, or is it mostly for balance? And how do you want them to coordinate with the ski?
Well, when you're starting out, I'd use them pretty well for balance.
Okay.
Once you're getting into it, then you're using a little bit of weight, but you're actually using the arm motion to move you along.
Okay.
And you know, reaching out as farther as you can. But we'll wait till you get a little more experience before you worry about that.
All right. Well, okay. And then how do we get started here?
Okay, well, here, I'll give you an easy way to start. Just take your poles like this.
Okay.
Do what we call a double pole to start off with. You know what? You're doing just fine. You're more than a beginner. And so what I want you to do is just go out and just walk. And every time you feel like you're going to get a little speed, just let your skis take you.
Okay.
Okay? Way you go. Good one. Good. You're doing just fine. Okay, push, push.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, Bob. Thanks for being here today. And yeah, everyone, come on down, give it a try. It's not that challenging. You just got to get the skis on and get the experience going.